This is the first original automated gun carriage built in 1899 off of a design that was as a bicycle. And it says gas operated. I assume that the gun works like any ordinary gun, recoils and sets up the next shell, but here's the gas tank and then the engine back here. One wonders how durable this would be in field situation. This is the largest flightless bird fossil from Australia. The crow, which is numerous here. A rabbit type thing. A wallaby actually, so that's a marsupial, but they call it a rufous hare wallaby. Sea eagle, or in other words the osprey. Although I'm not sure the osprey is the sea eagle. Let me take that back. The great egret. How slim the bones look. How slim the structure seems to be. A toad. A lizard in the back. An ibis. The king brown snake. A marsupial moat. Whatever that is. These are actually used here. They look like arms. They would have been the remains of the wings, of course, of the wing structure. But are they used for anything? Camping, and then the spin flex you see there. And those mice are that grassy stuff. Are very sharp, strong, bristled grass. Not the kind of thing you want to walk on, step on, put your hand in. A little bilby. We saw a road sign somewhere in Western Australia, warning of bilbies crossing the road. Rats. The western quoll. What air that are. A numbat. And the famous Tasmanian devil. I saw one immature one in Tasmania. At Cradle Mountain. Until you quickly realize what it is. Look at this little guy. Lesser hairy-footed dunnart. I mean, you talking snake bait there or what? And the Ashida, we saw 3 of those, but they were all dead alongside the road. And although they're rare, that would seem to indicate that if there's 3 alongside the road, there's a fairly substantial population elsewhere, away from the roads. I hope that's true. And the deadly one's the trapdoor spider. See the little door there? And another. These may be barking spiders here. They look about the size of a tarantula. And they look like they'd scare the hell out of most of us easily. Some of the more probably venomous, certainly the scorpion to the left is. The centipedes, I believe, also are venomous. If I ever saw anything like this, I would be scared. And the white-winged fairy wren. A crested pigeon we saw lots of, very, very pretty, oftentimes showing more of a blue. Cyanobacteria were the first organisms to utilize oxygen, a gas highly toxic to all other organisms at the time. Their toxicity must have given them an enormous competitive advantage over other organisms, allowing them to colonize all optimum habitats. Before cyanobacteria evolved, the oceans and the atmosphere contained no free oxygen. Stromatolites began filling the oceans with free oxygen, then the atmosphere. Free iron in the oceans combined with oxygen and rusting performed abandoned ironstone. The oxygenated atmosphere became transparent, a clear blue. Remains of the Kookaburra are part of the permanent collection of Northern Territory Museums and Art Galleries Board. This display was prepared, blah, 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 in the memory of Keith Anderson and Bob Hitchcock and the many other pioneers of Australian aviation history.